Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Gramps, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Enjoying your, I imagine it's Saturday evening for you? Afternoon, evening? Hey Kyle Young. Yeah, so it's my Sunday morning. Just had breakfast. Captain's sleeping down there, hanging out with me today. So yeah, I wish I could show you, but he's I want him to be comfortable, so I don't wanna like pick him up or anything, but he's just right down there. Normally he's not in the room when I'm streaming, but my wife's not feeling that great today, so I'm on captain duty. Nice. I'm on the East Coast as well. The East Coast of Okinawa Island. But yeah. All right. So today we're gonna do some. Let's do ROTE first, I guess. Hey Eli, we'll do ROTE, then we'll do my dailies. I don't know what I have to do today. I already finished Conquest. There's nothing left for me to do in Conquest. These I just autoed. Yeah, I already did my Galactic Challenge, so there's no events for me to do. Like I said, I already finished my Conquest. I only gold box, so it makes my life very easy. Thanks, Brian, Mr. Gramps. Yeah, so I'm done with Conquest, done with that. I've just been farming Datacrons now, so I'll farm Datacrons for a week. Nothing too great as far as Datacrons. Like I did get this. I'll probably just use this for like Qui-Gon. It's not like too great. The stats aren't like too awesome, so I don't know what I want to do with it. This I wish I could have re-rolled. Oh, thanks, Rain. Yeah, I pushed that out a while ago, but I think right now a lot of people were having trouble with Conquest, and I just wanted to show like, hey, this is what's possible. But I'm glad it's working out for you. Just know that's very I use that every single Conquest, and that's how I like cheese all my feats. So yesterday I was at like 400 something Conquest, and in an hour I got pretty much to here by cheesing all the fleets. It's like insanely easy. Anything with buffs or debuffs, you can just spam their abilities like specials, especially for something like even low gear. And Malik is great for that, but you don't need Malik. You can use any tank. I've seen people use crew. I just like Malik because he spreads that fear, and it allows me to just like spam my abilities without being interrupted. Otherwise, if you use another tank, then the enemy team takes more turns, so you get less time to kind of like spam your abilities. So that's why I use Malik. But just in case there's no voluntary Vanguard in the future, you can still do it. I just use JML, and then I put the tank tech instead of health, and it works just as fine. It's just not as efficient. But glad it's working out for you. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone use it, honestly, because a lot of people push out guides and stuff, but no one. I'm the only one I've seen who uses that particular theory of doing things. So I don't know why. To me, I don't know when I thought of it. It was a while ago, but I was like, yeah, this is like the fastest way to kind of like cheese all this stuff. Any words on Gidme for the early game? Yeah, don't use Gidme for the early game. I don't know, like just use because Gidme is kind of like when you have everything, then kind of Padme kind of falls apart. But I would say you can put Padme with like early game I wouldn't do it. So I would put Padme just with their own team. Just make sure you have something, and then for your Imperial troopers you can just add in Moff Gideon. So like I would use Moff Gideon with Imperial troopers, and then I would use Padme for something else. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I'll say this: there's like a million things in this game, so not everyone can know everything. So I'm happy. Every time I find something, I try to like spread the word. The first time I made that conquest guide, like I said, conquest wasn't that big, or people weren't really. It wasn't this hard, because this conquest is noticeably difficult, and it just doesn't feel good compared to like other things. Like you can, like I can red box if I wanted to. It's just it's such a pain that I think I would rather have a balance. Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me? Is that, I don't know if that's a reference to something, Vash. Sorry, I'm uncultured. I'm an uncultured swine. Super uncultured. Yeah, but I'm glad people are enjoying my guides. Oh, Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. Believe it or not, I said this at my work too. I was like, I'm not a big military guy. I said that to a captain. He was like a pilot, like a F-35 pilot. I'm a master sergeant, and I work in air control. And we were talking, and they were talking about like military books and movies, and I was just like, I know this is gonna sound really weird. I was like, but I'm just not a big military guy. And they're like, what does that mean? They're like, you've been in the military 17 years. How can you not be a big military guy? You're a mass sergeant. How's that possible? And I'm just not. I'm not a like military stuff, movies and books. Like I've watched Full Metal Jacket, but I'm not. It's just not. It's not a thing to me. I don't know. It just feels. It feels. How's it feel? Say. So it feels like work to me. Like especially when I read a book and they're like, you know, 5th Battalion, you know, 2nd Marine or something, you know, like they just list out the unit name, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to read that. Like that's just like, it just like pulls me out, bums me out, man. It's like it's like I'm reading an order for my work or something. So it's like when you do it, you live it. It's like those, you know, those people who are like, I don't know, cosplayers or something. Yeah. Yeah, it's I work in marine aviation. I'm not big into aviation either. It's just not like my free time. It's not what I like to do, you know. And I get it. There's some people that are like all about it and all about the military, and then there's some people that are all about the military and they never served, and they just like to cosplay it, you know. The same way that I would don some Jedi robes and play with my lightsabers, the same way that they would, you know, throw on some tactical gear and pretend that they're in the military. So it's just not my thing. It's not my thing. You know, it's like, man, I wish I had like bones in here or something. I could have made a pretty killer joke, but I won't make it at your guys' expense. But either way, it's fun. It's not something that I enjoy. It's not something that I do. So how is your guys' conquest going? A weird military adjacent job. What's a military adjacent job to you, Rain? You're about to hit gold? Keep on digging then. Keep on digging. Alright. So I think I am gonna do my dailies real quick, because I can start my dailies in 1 minute. We did end up getting Zepho for the first time today, which to me is huge. Like that's absolutely huge for my guild. A big step in the right direction. So I'm hoping in 3 months I'll have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis and Bo-Katan Mandalore, and that we can push towards. But look at that. So for me, that's huge. Look at that. Like 40, 80 extra chirotech a month. Yeah. Yes. So I bought the Lightspeed bundle, and you can say I'm able to cheese Night Sisters. I can do everything. I bought the Geo bundle. I can do all that. You don't need high level new stuff. You can just like oh, okay, wargaming as a civilian contractor. Yeah, I never liked wargaming, believe it or not. I don't know. I guess if you like Civ, like Civ, the game Civ 6 or whatever, then wargame would be fun. Alright, but yeah, look at that. Zepho. Pretty huge. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited. Alright, so I'm still working on my bros. Still working on them. 8:30, yeah. I should probably check and make sure. Yep. It's time. That's cool. I don't know if military contracting can be really good. I don't know what your background is that you would be offered a job like that, but the job itself seems okay. Would I do something like that? Probably. Zepho, you're going to Zepho next month? Nice. Hopefully you guys get the unlock. Alright, so what do I need? A little... So I am planning to get these guys to R9 before the 25th, which should be very easy. I don't know if I want to do Relic 5 or Relic 7 on Quadme. Like, my guild doesn't need the extra... like a guild, like we've already hit the box we're gonna hit. My guild participation doesn't need to be any higher. So I still think Relic 7 on her would probably be best, just for GAC and TW and everything, just because she's a really good character. So I think I'm gonna do that just for that reason. Wargame? I've never played the series Wargame before. But that's exciting. Zepho's good. Zepho's good. It's great. It's great. Megas are pretty rare there. Alright, I think I need 25 of these. Relic 9's a little expensive, but I'll get there. Shouldn't take me too long. See what his stats is at Relic 8. Relic 8's a pretty big jump. So this guy, absolute 9,000. I'd like it to get him over 10,000. I don't think Relic 9's going to do that. So Padawan Obi-Wan is a... Hey, Dr. Jaden. This guy is a killer. Like, he is a killer. This is absolutely insane. Hitting twice just absolutely demolishes things. Even without the Omicrons or Datacrons, in Conquest, this team just absolutely deletes teams, like just murderates them. It's insane. It's insane what this guy can do. I definitely, because people are like, is it worth farming him without Quadme? And I'm like, yes, 100% yes. God, yes, this guy is a murderer. Like, he's good. Really, really good. Really enjoy him. Can't wait to have him R9. What am I doing? Dailies. So the only thing that sucks about my dailies, all my farms right now for what do you call it? Bo-Katan Mandalore. They're all like dark side farms, and I'm really close to unlocking Leia, and that's really gonna hamper my my farm for Bo-Katan Mandalore. So that's a little annoying. Even this guy, all dark side. It's really, really annoying. Nice. Yeah, I'm still getting there. Soon they all will be R9. Just not right now. I am running out of farms to do. So yeah, this is it. This is the only hard node farms I have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. I should be finishing Vandor here very shortly. Tuscan Chieftain's gonna be really quick. So as I finish these, I'll start doing the GL Ahsoka and Balin Skull farms. And once those are done, then I'll just work on whatever else is new. It feels nice to have like all my shards farmed. You're not in the position? I don't know what that means, Eli. I have tons of material. Like material for days. Look at this. Look at it. I'm just raining materials. I still have a ton of stuff to crunch up too. Look at this. If I wanted to. Insane in the membrane. I have tons of the brains too. Tons. I can make R9s for days, guys. R9s for days. So I am excited for that chase though, with the chase for, what do you call it? The new Dengar ship. What do they call it? The Destroyer or something? I don't know. I'm pretty excited for that. You have no keypads or brains. My guild does really well in TW. So we win, I don't know, in the 8 or 9 months I've been with them, I think we've lost like once or twice. So they do a really good job. So I have tons of droid brains just from that. Punishing one? Yeah, something like that. But I'm gonna farm that chase pretty hard. I'm gonna aim for 7 stars if I can. As long as it's not like crazy expensive, then I'll aim for 7 stars for it. I'm hoping it's a decent one, like just normal light side energy or something. That would be great. My only thing I'm a little worried about is if it's like a dark side and I'm farming Leia tickets, then of course I'll farm it, but I'll be pretty sad. Pretty sad indeed. Guadarino. Guadarino's pretty weird now. I do have this Master Qui-Gon one. So this Master Qui-Gon one is pretty nice. I don't know how it's gonna go. So here, let's do this. I can stun you. You're gonna get unstunned in a second here anyways. It's fine. So I can just do that. And then for everyone else, I can just like keep them stunned. See? Stunned. Number 1 stunner. Stun. And over here. Stun. So that's what's cool about this one, is it's actually pretty nice to just be able to keep the whole team stunned. Not bad. Not bad at all. Stun. Done. See? Pretty fun. Let's just basic you. Dodge. Breach you. No. Alright, let's just all over here. Oh, that didn't count on his ability? What? What? Stun. There you go. But super easy. So it's a fun little datacron. I think I'll use it with JMK for now, just to keep everyone keep everyone stunned. But it's a fun little Datacron to have. You just like spam stuns, you just keep it around. So I think it's fun. There's nothing too crazy with it, but it doesn't have insane mechanics like the Padme one, but I think it's usable. So I already used this material, yeah. So, all right, so now I'll just work on my mods. Let's do some mod work. 26. Do my weekly mods. Then we'll jump into a quick ROTE. ROTE should be super quick, and then we'll go into. Hey, Wolf. Yeah, I have 2. I just started farming Datacrons like yesterday, so I have this one that I'm gonna make for Qui-Gon, my Qui-Gon team, because it has when people die they get boosts. So this will juice them up, and then they'll still have tons for the Qui-Gon Omicron. So I think it's a fun one. I do think it's fun. I don't think there's anything like too crazy. I would like a better Rogue One Datacron. The one I have is nice. I have both at Relics. I don't have any R9 reroll materials right now, so I haven't been able to like make one, and it hasn't landed on them. But I'm gonna yeah, they do look good. I would like a Plo one, and I would like an Eth Koth one, but we'll have to see what we can what I can do, because I'm not like huge on Datacrons. I farm a decent amount, but I don't like buy data cache with my shard shop currency. I probably should. That would probably be able to like turbocharge them a little bit. Now they do 50 refreshes instead of 100s. I just don't think where I'm at right now I need to kind of like juice them up as much, but I would like to engage in them more. But like just about this level of engagement is what I get, so we'll see how I can go with them. But shout out to the Wolf. If you everyone knows who you are, dude, but I'll still give you a little intro. Yeah, but great player, really fun guy, variety streamer, as well as a Star Wars Galaxy Hero streamer, so go check him out if you haven't already. Alright, so let's do some mods. Yeah, I do think once I start, because right now my priority is still farming all the old stuff, but once I'm caught up with like all the GLs and legendary characters, then I'm going to push really hard for Datacrons and get into that business. But I just don't think I'm there yet. The auto button bug, Mr. Kim Stevens or Mrs. Kim Stevens. So I would say that bug is not that big of a deal, because if you go into your settings and you just change it so that auto, like when you hit the auto button, it only autos. Like it does suck, because if you wanted to auto basic, you'll have to go in there to the settings, auto basic, and then hit that. But I think should be fine as long as you do that, and then it's not a big deal. Like I don't auto basic very often, so I think just only having the functionality to hit auto is okay. Yeah, you can use hotkeys. The problem is I don't know the hotkeys, so that's probably a huge issue for me. So yeah, C and V. Okay, C and V. I should make a note. But yeah, that is still an option. I don't think it's like game breaking or anything like that. I think it'll be okay. All right, let's go work some mods. So let's go sell this crap. Let's go reveal some secondaries. Not a lot there. Reveal some grays. Conquest feats? Well, are you autoing basic a lot in Conquest? I don't need it all that much, so I haven't had much of a problem with it. Oh, C to open the menu, C for full auto, or V for basic. Makes sense. All right, let's see what I have here. Hey Digger, how's it going? Crit damage, that's good. Health, I could always use some more health. Protection, offense, I need some more offense. Oh, that's okay. So I'm just looking and seeing if there's any mods here I want to give a second chance. Very rare that they're going to hit what I need, but there's no reason why I can't take ones that have decent stats and try to have them hit once more, so I can try to, because you never know, one of them could hit speed and then that one could hit a bunch of speed, and then I'm in the business. I'm in business, so we'll see. I do need a health with health primary. Am I gonna buy the $200 Omni pack? I'm gonna say no on that one. It's not within my. It's not even that I wouldn't spend $200 on the game, because I generally I wouldn't, but like over time I'm sure I have and I would, but that's just such a crappy deal. And I'm sure there's gonna be whales that buy it. I'm positive there's gonna be someone that's like, yeah, I'll spend $200 to throw 3 Omicrons either in the bank or on this character, and they're completely fine with it. But I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. 2 of them, yeah, that's 6 Omicrons. Just think of all the Omicrons that you could buy. I don't know what I would have to do, or what price range I would be comfortable buying something like that. What do you guys think? What would be the level? What pricing model do you think you would need for you to say like, yeah, I'll buy that pack? Like, what is the minimum you would spend on it? $35 to $50. Okay. I don't know if that's ever going to be a possibility, but that's a decent price range. $50 for 3 Omicrons. They value those very, very highly. And today's a amazing day for mods, guys. I'm hitting all the rolls. 8. Well, today is not good. All right, let's work some greens. Select all, upgrade these. And that was a very not bueno, very not good day for mods. All right, let's sell all these 5 speed ones and 4. I don't need that level of toxicity in my life. They fluff the value of puffs. Well, they make the spending for it, so you know. They're the ones who determine the price of them, so. A few hundred Zetas and $50. Yeah, that's a pipe dream on that one, dude. But I don't know what it would take for me to spend that much money. I don't know. Definitely not like, would I buy it for the price ranges that you guys are saying? $50? Yeah, I probably would. Especially if they added some Zetas or something, but $200? Nah, I don't think so. There's no way. That one's kind of crap, but 4 with 17 health. Offense percent, yeah, I'll give it 1 slice. I can still use it because it has offense percent. Offense, oh man. Maybe this is a Terran Malicos mod. I'll save that. I think I could use that with Terran Malicos actually. I got nothing going on today with mods. Nada. Alright, 3 with 13. Not good. Tell you. Today is a luster lacking day for mods. I still have stuff. I didn't buy that many mods either. I have to save some of my currency for the new ship. Food avoidance. I don't need any of these arrows. No, they're decent. Crit damage through a 13. Ooh, what a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker. Alright. 8. How disappointing. This one's decent. These are... if only they had 1 more speed. Because these have like tenacity with tenacity. Crit damage. Offense. Not bad. If only they were a little better. Alright, let's look at all my mods. I'm sure I can find something to work. Terran Malicos, that's a good one. But I can't work it right now. Why do you... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that was an arrow. I was about to say, why is that on her? Alright, I think I can make two mods. This one's decent. That's a lot of tenacity there. Health. Maybe I could work this one and turn it into something for Leia in the future. These 3 with 15s aren't bad. I have a lot of them. 3 with 16s. These 4 ones aren't too interesting to me, but these 3 ones have potential. Yeah, let's You bought that pack when you bought the $200 pack back in the day? Oh, it's an expensive pack. Honestly, I don't have anything that I want to work, but there are 6 dots that I want to work. So let's see these. Because there's tons of these in here, like this level that I've been wanting to work. So this one, let's see if I can hit some speed there. Nope, health. Unfortunate. Um, 25, sure. I'll calibrate that, see if I can hit speed. Good chance? Yeah, that's fine. Nope. With this. Nope. I think I had some blue ones I needed to work. If I can hit this. Defense? No. Some other ones I wanted to work. This one. Yep. Can't get nothing to work here. Unfortunate. This is probably... This is probably one of the worst modding weeks I've had ever. Like, just hands down, one of the worst modding weeks I've ever had. Oh well. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Let's do some ROTE. Just nothing really worked. Sometimes it's just that way, but I haven't had a week that was just like this luster lacking of just nothing hit. So, oh well. I'll say this, there's always like the law of averages, right? So this week I had really bad mods, and then maybe next week I'll have better mods. I don't know, like over time. So you can't always hit the speeds. So all right. Hey Caleb, how's it going? So I'm just gonna do some ROTE and then we'll jump into some roster reviews. Let's go defender here. Sure. Alright, that's good. That's just basic you. Cool. And they're just going straight for him. That's cool. What is this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever. I would like to get him killed. There you go. What do I want to do here? We'll bring him out. Do this. Put that taunt on him. We need to get... There you go, Breach. I'd like to get some... Do you... The basic. Let's do this. Try to get more damage out here. That. So close. So close. Let's do this. Breach. There you go. Now we're good. Now we're cooking. So annoying. So the biggest thing with this is just ensuring that you can keep taunt on your houndstooth. And then from there, it's just cake. Easy as pie. But yeah. So Caleb, I don't like giving farming guides unless you have, or like farming pathways on what to do, unless I'm doing a roster review. But So just because I don't like to give advice unless I know what I'm like actually looking at. It's just, you know, just one of those things where I generally don't give roster review advice unless I'm doing a roster review. So I don't know. Maybe. One of the things I don't like to do. So not a lot of stuff I can do with these, with ROTE. I just don't have the R8s. So if you can see here, maybe I can make like a Jedi team. Once I have Qui-Gon, yeah, whatever. Maybe when I have Qui-Gon Jinn R8, this would be a little better, but I don't know. We'll see. So for this, I'll go Profundity. So I haven't, so for those who have Zepho, what do you guys do for, that fleet battle? Because without the Marauder, I'm having trouble having the juice, because I've had it where I had one of them down, but they just, like, you know how overtuned these things are. They're able to just like delete high dudes, and then I haven't had the chance. I'm sure with like enough RNG I could probably get it to work, but I haven't had good enough RNG to be able to get this to get the Zepho fleet to work without Marauder, with the negotiator fight. So what are you guys doing for that? Or what's the secret sauce? Like, obviously I go all in on the hyena bomber, but still just having issues getting through it. Coffee is delicious. There you go. I would say probably not a good idea to whale on new stuff, especially I don't know what the return of investment is. Then there's probably some other stuff you could probably work on. So unless they're like an absolute passion project and you just have to have them, I would say probably not the best idea to just whale on stuff. They look decent though, but you know, unless you're a Night Sister aficionado, man, right there. Right there, paprika and cumin. So I'll say this, I make some mean ribs, and the only thing you need is salt, pepper, and sweet baby rays. Stop the cap. Hey Dank Ideals, how's it going? Stop what? Stop me from what, Mr. Ideals? See. See how it goes. I'm about to get bodied here. Do that. Go all in on you. Maybe I just need a stronger... Maybe I just need a stronger Anakin to be able to just really push through these guys. You know? Stop it. So, alright, man. It messes with my cooldowns for some reason as well. See? And it's like, it's pretty good. I'm not like, it's super close, but then they still just turn it around for some reason. Because they kill this dude. They jack up my cooldowns and then I lose. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, because they're about to just like murder these guys. And I don't know what I can do. And it's super close. But man, see? Do this, cleanse all this stuff, push turn meter. See? And then if he dies right here, I'm just like, no. There you go, I got it. So it's like super, super close. Do you see that? Do you see how like ridiculously close this is? I don't know. DTMG, just the normal team, dude. Stormtrooper, Darktrooper, Moff Gideon, Scout Trooper, Death Trooper. How do you add your name? Hey, Eagle Vision. So, thanks for asking. So there is, as far as like free reviews, you can submit in here. So here, let me hide my face. So you can submit in here. Dog is just... So there's in here in the Discord under Captain's Roster Reviews for number 2 is how you can submit, and then I'll get you added to the wheel. I think Elinho, I've seen that name before. Is it in here? Not seeing it. Okay. Yeah, so you put your name in here, then I'll add you to the list. If you want like a roster review in a certain time frame, you can donate more than $5 in that donation link, and then I'll get to your review today. But otherwise, the Discord is just the way to go. Man, my dog is just boxing me in, guys. I feel trapped. New Imperial, well, you never know, Dank, because it could also be mercenaries and whatever else. So I'm not saying it's bad, but what about sub on Twitch? Sub on Twitch will get you what do you call it? Ad-free viewing. So that, like, I do appreciate when people sub on or do memberships on, but it doesn't get you a roster review. But that's pretty much donations only. But if you do sub or join the membership on either Twitch or YouTube, then it gives you like ad-free viewing. All right, so I'll try JMK here. Last time I did this, I failed actually. Maybe this. He has a stun. I would like him, but he doesn't have a stun. And I need a stun on the team to be able to kill the dude. Last time I tried C-3PO, it didn't work out. I don't know. Grandmaster Yoda is... I'll try Grandmaster Yoda. See how that works. These guys hit pretty hard. Let's do this. What does this do? I could just use that to stun him, I guess. Do this, kill you. Do this. Give him all the boons. Do that. Try to kill you. Bonus turn. Spread these buffs. Buff spread. Okay. Target you. Juice up his mastery to the moon. Let's do this. Do that. This. It's annoying that you have to kill these dudes so many times. Do that. Just keep them alive. Do this. There you go. Just keep working on you. Yeah, let's do this. Do that on you. This is a weird combat mission, you know? Pretty strange. JMK is pretty juiced up at this time. Okay. Get you murder-rated. There you go. You stop putting your get through into what? Nice. Do this for now. Die, please. Do that. Juice you up. All 3 abilities. Okay. Let's kill you next. I gotta get him more alive. He's looking a little rough. Spread that, get you a little more survivability. Do this, keep you alive. There you go, heal you up. What do you guys use for this mission? Resisted. They can't die unless stunned is pretty annoying too. There you go. Now he's ready. Now he's ready for death. done. There you go. Boom, there you go. Not really worth the points, how long that takes, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I can do. 475, yeah. Play here. So now I can start, like I said, really quick. Hey Ryan, Corey. Like I said, pretty quick, so we can start doing some roster reviews now. Not sure how many I'll do, but yeah, Ryan. There's two ways. I don't know how to like make this easier, so I don't always have to repeat myself. Hey, Mr. Fuentes. But you can submit on here for a free roster review under 2. So you request in Discord there you go. So you request in Discord for a free one, and then I'll add you to the wheel. It is in the description, but I don't know what else. Like, people just come on and they're like, review me, bro. Review me. And then I'm like, yeah, you know. But yeah, so you can submit a Discord, and that's how you'll get on the wheel. Or you can submit for here, I need to take Nina off, but she got hers. Or you submit or you donate more than $5 and you can get a free one. So that's how you can do it. That's the 2 ways. So, all right, I gotta update my wheel real quick because there's some. Can you get one for a Prime sub? No. So if you guys sub or then you get ad-free viewing, but that doesn't get you on the wheel. You have to either donate or yeah, you have to pretty much donate or submit on the wheel. So that's the system. So I do appreciate when you guys give Prime subs or and it does give you ad-free viewing, so it does have a benefit to you guys. But yeah, like as far as getting your review or skipping the line, that's just the way. I guess it's not much of a line anymore. Skipping the wheel process. But yeah, that's just my system. It is what it is. So and I'll say this, over the last, I don't know how long I've been streaming, 9 months. Over the last 9 months, I've tried a few different things and systems, and I think this feels the best as far as how I can submit. So, or how you guys can get your roster reviews. So to me, I like this system. I think it's a good blend of like having a possibility of a free roster review, keeping it fair, and then having everyone have a chance of getting a review. So I'm sure those, when I first started this system, wasn't too happy because before I just like went down the list, and I just don't like that system. So I like this system. It's worked out for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And go from there. Yeah. All right, there you go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. There you go. All right, so let's see. I should probably do my raids too. How much time do I have? 9:20. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 spins and then I'll do some raid stuff. I'll be your first roster review. I never get any notifications that you're live streaming, Dink. Are you saying you've never done a roster review before? I do, Dink. I do a series as well called Between Two Reviews. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but if you're interested, sometime we could do that. Today I'm supposed to. I don't know if you'll have time. I talked to him a while ago. Today I was supposed to do it with Rabid Beaver. So hopefully soon I can publish that video out there. But yeah, it's like where we review each other's accounts and just have a chat. So maybe someday I'll get you on there, Dink, and we can do Between Two Reviews for us. All right, so yeah. Let's do a spin of the wheel and see who will get the review for today. So I did a few shuffles. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Alex RG? Maybe? Nope. Oh, so close, Alex. It's gonna be Murdoch. Alex was so close. You're gonna get a cam? You're gonna start up your OnlyFans business? Yeah, let me know. Just whenever you're ready, just hit me up in Discord, and then I'll fit you in whenever my next time slot is that I will do them. But yeah, the offer is there for you, buddy. All right, so Murdoch. There's a murder going around. But did you buy a house or did you rent one, or what's the changing apartments or something? Moving can be feet pics. Yeah. You gotta get that cash. Gotta get that cash. All right, so we got. He's in my he's in my Discord here. Let me message him real quick. Yeah, this is a guildmate of mine. Give me 1 second. Hey, Guppy. So how are you guys doing? little bit of hydration. Seeing if he's available. Give me one chance. One shot. 1 minute. You have to buy cash for a fixer-upper. So I was thinking about buying a house in Okinawa. I don't know if I'll do a fixer-upper, but a lot of times people here will like build it from scratch. So they'll buy the land and then they'll build the house for their specifications. Also, I'm thinking about buying like a floor of an apartment. You know what I mean? Something like that's nice, like three bedrooms at least, and just something that is pretty good. Also, the interest rate in Japan is crazy low, like crazy low. So I've heard I can get up to like 1%. Hey Murdoch, how's it going? Snake, did you want to jump in voice chat, Murdoch, or did you want to just watch your stuff live? So it's up to you. Either one. I always give people the offer if they want to. So, but normally I don't even hunt them down. I just hit them up in Discord later, and I'm like, hey, here's your stuff. But up to you. No requirement. You don't have to. How do you do that? I just voice chat you in Discord. So like if you want to, yeah, I'll give you a call on Discord, and then that'll be a voice call. So up to you. No pressure, no requirement or anything like that. But I figured since you're here, if you wanted to have a little chat about your account and what's going on with it, then we can do that. But yeah, like I probably won't buy a house until I retire from the Marines. So in 3 years, because while I'm in the military, like pays my my housing costs. So. And it's a little weird when you're overseas. So it's not as simple as in the States where I could just buy a house and have the military pay for it. Like overseas, it's a little different. So, all right, Murdoch, I gave you a voice call. Feel free to answer it. I do ask that you just no cursing, but yeah. Hola, Murdoch.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing well. Thanks for here. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. So, can you guys hear him fine? Let me know if you can't hear him. All right. So, thanks for joining me. How are you doing?
No problem. I'm doing good. I can't see the screen anymore because I'm in Discord.
Yeah, no problem. Do you want me to share it for you?
Yeah, if you can, it's easier.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. So as I talk, you'll be able to see what I see on my screen.
All right, perfect.
Cool. All right. So how long have you been in our guild?
I think about a year now.
A year? Okay. So you have very similar time played as I do, similar GP. Let's see what's in your roster. So you're just playing around with Inquisitors and Fleet Arena just for the funsies?
Yeah, I just like to practice different things.
Okay. How are you enjoying them with the Attacker Cron? I honestly have not tried it. Is it pretty good?
I thought it would be better than it is, but it does work.
Yeah. Maybe
they have a lot of out of turn attacks, but it just doesn't seem to hit that hard.
Do you have the good level 6 support cron?
I do.
Yeah, how's that? Have you tried it with them?
I have not.
Yeah, because what is it? She's support, right? Oh, she's a healer. Oh man. What is that?
Really?
Yeah, okay, so fifth brother support. He's an attacker, right? So fifth brother would be the support. I guess he does a good amount of stuff, so maybe it'd be good. I don't know. So I personally don't know what I'm gonna do with you have 0 app protection. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my Inquisitors now that they can still beat JMKs. Probably with these Nukrons too. I don't know. Um, we'll have to see. The stun ones seem pretty annoying. So it seems, I don't know if the computer's gonna play it right, but I think they could pretty much like stun lock any team. As long as they're not like immune. But a good amount of stuff here. You like what's the story for the R9 Ray?
So Ray in specific is always on defense, so I try to give her a little extra love to throw off, common counters. It's the same reason I gave Scavenger a bunch of speed. I run triple Ray Ben.
Okay. And then what's your current goals right now? Like, what are you farming?
So I'm working on Leviathan. I'm almost there.
Oh, excellent.
And I'm almost to JML. I'm really close to Leah too, for that matter. And then Jabbo is the one I wanted the most. And it's been a struggle, but I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do JML first, and then also working on the Jedi Knight Cal Kestis requirements because don't want to be the worst guildmate.
Yeah, I totally get you. I will say this, like like if I were you, like looking at this, like of course, is it just the shards or what are you missing for the because I see you're missing shards. You don't have Savage. Come on, dude.
Yeah, and I have all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I never did it.
I would say I would side farm Savage, put his Omicron on there. Even with like a Gear 12 Savage, Gear 12 Trig, Gear 12 Nihilus, you can do a lot of good work with them. Like you'd be shocked. So he doesn't have to be a Relics. Like Relics gives him the damage, but Gear 12 he still has a really good survivability, and he could be the tank for Treya. So I would still like just side farm, throw that Omicron on him.
Okay, I could do that easily. I have some saved up.
For the most part, you seem. I would put one more relic on Basilisk Sean Fallen, just for Datacrons. Like I have her R3, so that you can use her fully with Datacrons. So that it's like really quick, right? Once you're done, like with your Leviathan farm, I would just like relic 3 her, again just for the Datacrons.
Yeah, it's good call.
Yeah, because there's no reason to have like R9 Revan, Malik, R8 Darth Malgus, and then you can't even use a Datacron, like a good Datacron with the team. So it's
right. Yeah, I have to use that in Marauder.
Yeah, so I would get that. Hey, old speckled hen, thanks for following. But I would get that up and running as far as just like that one Datacron level Savage side farm. So I would say, like, yeah, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis would be nice, but if I had your account, I probably would finish. What's your last thing, sortie, or what are you waiting on for? Is it just the shards, or yeah? So sortie, you need relic 5, right?
Yes, and I think assassin is R3.
Okay, so you could, believe it or not, you could just leave Sith Assassin at R5. I have mine at R6, but that was like an old relic. R5 is perfectly fine for Sith Assassin. All you have to do is, like, are you familiar with the counters? Like the Leviathan mirrors?
No, I haven't unlocked it yet.
Okay, well, all you do is you go Sith Assassin, Mark 6 Interceptor, and the Malgus' ship, the Fury class Interceptor, and you can beat even like R9 Sith Assassins, with that, because the Sith Assassin's gonna focus the Mark 6 interceptor, and then your Sith Assassin will go second. You'll just basic into their tank, and then you'll be able to like start your turn meter train while they won't. So it works out pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't specifically increase her relics or anything for that counter anymore, because you can perfectly do the mirror with without it now. Are you double farming the Mark 6 interceptor?
So no, that's a cantina, but
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting to finish the relics first.
Oh okay. Is it a cantina farm?
Yes. I'm 99% certain, because I should be farming if it's not.
Yeah, because it's been so long since I farmed it. I don't even. I think I did it through the chase too. So, yeah, but yeah, once you finish your relics, you're just gonna farm up that Mark 6 interceptor, and then you'll have it.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Nice. So I would say once you finish that, I would here, let's see. So you're Jedi. Do you have the Poncho Bros?
Yes.
Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan? Kind of. So I would get them up to Relic 7. So
yeah,
for these,
I've been hoarding the R8 swords to get them straight to 8.
I wouldn't do 8. There's no point to 8 if you think about it, because it's kind of like R7 or R9, because there is no R8 for the assault battle. And then it's not like our guild needs. I don't see Quadmate here either. Oh, this is Jedi. Sorry, I have the wrong screen up. Sorry. Okay, so I don't know what guild participation you need, but I would say it's not like a big deal for us right now. Like I'm planning to take mine R7 Queen Amidala, R9 Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon. I would say probably not a priority for you right now to R9 these guys. So if you, I was thinking like R7 these 3 is what I was planning on doing. I don't know if that's what you would want to do, but if you're honestly, there's a lot that you need to do, and I would say maybe R5 Queen Amidala, R7 Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon will probably functionally be fine for you.
Okay.
And then whenever you feel the need, you can R9 them for the assault battle. But there's some things that I would like you to get before then, because that's good. So 100% Basilisk Sean, get your Poncho boat, like of course Leviathan, right? Then Basilisk Sean Relic 3, Poncho Bros Relic 7, Queen Amidala Relic 5, probably fine. And then from there, honestly, I would say Jabba into JML, because Jabba with that Smuggler's Run 2 is going to have a better return of investment. And then JML after Jabba is a really quick farm. But when you farm JML, like he's not really fully functional unless he's R9. Like he's not going to be doing everything that you'd want him to do. And then
Even though I'm so close, I'm only missing Jedi Knight Luke and relic levels.
Yeah, 100%. Because you probably not, unless you have Mon Mothma relics.
She's just sitting at 0, but
yeah. So relic 0. Okay, so because I was saying, Mon Mothma is like 500 relics, but you've already spent the relics on it. So yeah, because most people are waiting on Mon Mothma, and if you think Mon Mothma plus JML, that's like 1,200 relics. But yeah, you're closer than most. What did you need other than Mon Mothma?
Just relic levels on a bunch of tunes, and Jedi Knight Luke unlocked, and all of his gear and relics.
You haven't done Jedi Knight Luke yet?
No.
Wow. What have you been doing? Yeah, so 100%. I would say Jedi Knight looked into JML is fine. If you already put the investment into Mon Mothma, I would say just Relic 7 him. As much as I'm like a pro R9 JML, like there's the time to Relic 9 JML has kind of passed, right? There's a bunch more Relic 9 requirements, where before there was what, like 3, and now there's like, because you want Qui-Gon Jinn, Padawan Obi-Wan, you want the 2 Relic 9 requirements for Ahsoka, so now there's like a bunch more Relic 9s that we need. So I would rather you Relic 9 Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan for the assault battle and get more Relic 9 material like over the long term than Relic 9 JML, like, believe it or not. So I would say Relic 7 JML and then into Jabba would probably be good.
Okay.
Just because you're so close. Like it would have been better if you would have put all that material that you put into JML into Jabba, but you know, you've kind of reached the point of no return on that one, right? So
it's the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and once you have JML Jabba, then I would say Jedi Knight Cal Kestis into Bo-Katan Mandalore would be good.
Okay.
And then after those, you can probably go for Profundity or whatever you want.
I'm really close to Leia too.
I would say, I don't know. There's only so long you can kind of slime it out, you know. At some point you have to start helping with TB, you know, like at some point. And I like, because I hit the point where I'm at 6 GLs, and I started. I'm gonna get Jedi Knight Cal Kestis and Bo-Katan Mandalore. So I would say if you go for like 7 GLs, I think that at a certain point you have to like commit to start doing more, you know. And I don't know where you are for Mandalore.
I haven't started that, but I am close to Jedi Knight Cal Kestis.
Yeah, you have the shards. I would say honestly, by the time you finish your farms, probably, and Bo-Katan, like, we need more Bo-Katans than we do Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. So
right,
because I think by the time you
short on carbonite circuit boards, so the Kairos aren't really the problem anymore.
Are you using are you buying the 500 cc packs for the carbonite circuit boards?
No.
That would break your bottleneck if you just whatever extra crystals you have, I would put them towards the carbonite circuit boards whenever they come in, because you get a lot, like an absolute F ton of those.
Do you not think it's better just to buy them straight from the
100%
store shipment? Okay.
No, the conversion rate's really good. Like that's what I did. I have like 2,000 CCBs right now, and I did it by just buying those packs. And at a certain point, you break the bottleneck, and then you start accumulating. Because I did the same thing with bronzium wiring. I used the 500 crystal packs for CCBs and bronzium wiring, and I put all my extra crystals.
Actually I said the wrong thing. The bronzium wiring problem.
Yeah. So I did it with bronzium wiring too. It's not as good as CCBs, but if you keep doing it, at a certain point you're gonna break the bottleneck and you're gonna start accumulating more than you can use. But it takes a lot of crystals. Just whatever you can, put them into bronzium wiring.
Okay.
So yeah, like I think you have a good pathway moving forward. I don't think we're gonna like make a call or anything like that where they're gonna be like farm, you know, Bo-Katan Mandalore or farm whatever right now. But I do think they're good farms. So once you have your 2 GLs, farm Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, Bo-Katan Mandalore, then you can finish Leia into Profundity, and then you can start farming. Like by that point, you'll the 2025 fleet will be here, and you know, like the the Ahsoka GL, you'll probably be shard farmed for her. And I would say as the new stuff come in, just like continue farming the shards for them. That way you have the option once you're close to getting them. You're not close to Leia. Like, look, you have this 6-star Nisa, 6-star Drogon.
Yeah, and the Scout Trooper, but everything else is relics.
But those are like the
actually,
marquees.
Lobot's missing it too.
Yeah, so you gotta yeah, that's what I would say. Like you have a good farming pathway. Do you want me to look at your mods?
Yeah, if you want to.
While I'm here. So I looked at your Ray. Your Ray's good. I would say like the R9's doing some heavy lifting here. Because you could, if you had better mods, you could really like juice her up, but like stuff like this where you see this circle, like where it has no offense percent here, like you want like 5% minimum. Nothing you can do about it right now, right? But in the future,
Right.
if you find some good mods, like same thing here for this diamond, you want like 5% at least offense here. This is locked for offense. So 3% offense, a little low, but there's opportunities here for more. And same thing here, like offense with 13 speed. If you find a health primary here with like fatty offense, and then you get the other ones here, then you can like juice up her health and have like 12, 13, 14k damage with Ray. So you know, like her stats are perfectly fine. Your Ray is better than my Ray, but you also have more relics, and that's what's doing like the heavy lifting. So you know, I think over time you could do a little better. Your SOKR is good. I like him just a little faster, but 571 is okay. I like 580. Usually if you have him 580, there's not other GLs that are going to outspeed him. JMK is fine. He's okay. Speed here, yeah. If you can in the future, like health primary here with like fatty speed secondaries would be good, but not like a huge priority, right? 357, not bad for Commander Sokotano. 338. You have a really fast 7th sister. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're so for my bounty hunters, do you still use I guess you probably still use bounty hunters for a Lord Vader counter? All right, so I have to ask.
I don't have Fennec.
I have to Oh yeah, you don't have Fennec. I have to ask, why is your Ray Scavenger so fast? I think you mentioned something about it, but why? What is this? why are you doing this?
Because she has 15% health steal, and I run triple Ray with Ben in GAC.
Really?
Yeah.
As a defense?
Yeah.
How does that go?
It works. I think it's better because it makes it harder to kill Ben.
Really? I don't. So I'll say this: you're close to having sortie, right? And with sortie, it opens up the putting Ben in as VIP. So if you can do that, that would probably be better. And then you can take those mods and give it to a better character. Your 3v3 is not very good. Do you play it seriously?
It's okay. It's, you know.
Yeah, so
It's not my favorite. I'll play it though.
So this right here, so your Qui-Gon team, you don't want Ezra Bridger in here. It needs to be all Galactic Republic Jedi, because Jedi Knight Anakin gets 100%. I think it's like offense. I think maybe damage. Is in his big hit if you have all Galactic Republic Jedi, and you have Ezra Bridger breaks that, so he's actually like hurting the team. So I
realize that. I can't see screen anymore, by the way.
Oh really?
I see.
Oh, okay. Here, let me change what I'm sharing. Change window. Screens. There you go. All right, so
There we go.
So with so I would change this Ezra Bridger here, otherwise you're breaking the functionality of it, which is a shame because you have like Ki-Adi-Mundi in here, so it literally anything, like any of your crap Jedi, if you just don't want to waste any of your actual like good Jedi, then you can go to like I'm sure you have
All right,
something.
I'll change that.
Yeah, any of these. Ayla is probably a good one to just throw in there. So you can use Ayla, you can use Plo Koon, you can even use Luminara if you want to. But Ayla's probably the best because she can like stun. Yeah, like that's what I would probably do if I was you.
Yeah, it's an easy fix. I agreed. But
Do you have Marin low gear? Like at all?
No.
Like not at all? Like you have 0 Marin?
Yeah, she was the next one on my Jedi Knight Cal Kestis list.
So I would just like even gear 8 like and crappy mods because she doesn't need any stuff here. So can you still see my screen?
I can, but I can only see Marin. It's all
okay. Yeah. That's all I have on there. So I like you could get like my Marin's gear 8, just all the abilities. I would think that's better than Talia. So I would just like get Marin to gear 8 or something like before Kyrotech, and you can do that right now. And then she needs weird mods, just like all tenacity, some potency, no speed is good for that. So
right.
pretty easy to mod. Well, you can throw whatever you want here, and then even if you have like crap, I would put Datacrons on there. So just something. I'm sure you have like some, and you never know. Like it could make a difference. Okay. Sure. If you have it, Death Trooper is probably better than Magma Trooper, but it's kind of whatever. Man, you have a good level 6 support cron on this like super garbage dash team. How many of these good level 6 support crons do you have?
4.
4? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man, I would rather you put that on your Star Killer team than on your dash team. Yeah, because that's a waste. I think that's kind of a waste. But yeah, but just put some Datacrons on here. It doesn't have to be like the best. And then I wouldn't do this. Like you're going with like standard, put triple attacker on here. You're just opening it up for your opponents to do. Well, your opponent sucks. Is this offense or defense? How the F do you lose Leviathan against Executor? Oh, retreated? Maybe I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. Your opponent is like the worst Star Wars Galaxy Heroes player I've ever seen. I don't know how you lose this. But I would recommend putting triple attacker here and just taking out Eben Hawk. You can use that on offense, but like just triple attacker, slave 1, like Houndstooth, slave 1 here as the reinforcement, and take out Eben Hawk.
I've always found that goes down easy.
What, triple attacker?
Yeah.
Are you serious? There's no way. So the thing is, well, I'll say this, like you don't have a good ships defense, right? So when you have Leviathan, you'll put Leviathan, triple attacker, Radis, and then that's gonna, like the thing with Executor is, let's say someone has Chimera, so they can Chimera your Leviathan, but your triple attack or your Executor can be finalized. Like very, very easy, like a very, very high win rate as long as they know what they're doing. Finalizer is going to beat your Executor. If not, it's going to make it to where it's an easy cleanup. The triple attacker shuts down the Finalizer counter, and then it also gives a chance for Profundity to lose, because if they, the main starting for Profundity is they kill Xanadu Blood, and then they don't have the juice to kind of like kill the rest. But if you, they can still lose if they get bad RNG, if you have the, like, one, if they don't kill IG-2000, or two, if they kill IG-2000, Xanadu Blood, Razor Crest can still kill their tank just with those two, and then they can kind of like take it apart from there. So just something to think about. You don't have to do it, but I would recommend like triple attacker. And I did it for the longest time too. I used like the standard lineup, and I was like, well, people are losing to it, but like I don't know where you are in leagues, but the higher up in leagues you go, the easier you're just giving them pretty much like a free win with the Hounds 2 starting.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Kyber 3.
So do you see how do you see your negotiator here, right?
Right.
So do you see how it's like Clone Sergeant and Jedi Consular was out, but not your Plo Koon?
Right.
So you need to move your Plo Koon starting here. And honestly, like, these are kind of crap ones. I don't know if you have like 5's ship or literally anything else other than these guys.
They're G12.
Yeah, Gear 12 is fine. I would rather you have a Gear 12 than a Clone Sergeant or a Jedi Consular. So I like move Plo Koon right here, put in like 5's ship here, and then I don't know, even like a low gear Marauder or something here, maybe. But like you want Plo Koon as your first reinforcement, and if all like if all prior, because ships have different like priorities, but if they're all priorities are equal, then it'll go with like the first one here. So that's why you want the ship, the same thing why you have the comeuppance here, because you want that one to come out first. Same reason why you want Plo Koon out here first, because if all priorities are equal, Plo Koon will come out instead of these garbage, because this is kind of like a gift, right? Clone Sergeant, like if I'm facing a negotiator and Clone Sergeant comes out, I'm like, wow, what a gift. And then same with Jedi Consular, I'm like, oh, another gift. So you want Plo Koon to come out here and you know, cleanse, heal, and then push turn meter. But yeah, but I would recommend, once you have your Leviathan, as long as you have it at 7 stars, putting it on defense. If you don't have it on 7 stars, then just you know, take it on offense. Because
no, you have to wear it. It's gonna be 7.
Yeah, so it's a good defense. I do scout my opponents to see what they use, because if I saw this, right, and I saw my opponent has Leviathan on offense, then I would put the Sith fighter starting. And if I saw that they used Chimera to take out or anything other than the mirror, then I would use the TIE dagger starting. So you just have to scout your opponent, see what they take on offense, and then just change your Leviathan based on that.
I don't really scout.
Well, it's if
lazy player.
It takes 2 seconds to just look and see what your opponent uses. And even that will win you grand arenas, because if your Leviathan is like a premium defense, right, and a lot of times that's the last thing standing for me, so only the Leviathan. So if you can do that, then it's going to give you possibilities of winning just based on having a Leviathan on defense. So I think it's worth like literally just go on your GAC bracket, you click on your opponent, just look at one of their attacks or 2 of their attacks and be like, okay, what do they bring on offense, and then just change your defense based on that. So you don't have to.
Sure.
If you just want to be lazy, you can just leave the TIE defender, then that's probably fine. Just know that you're giving them a free win with the mirror, because all they have to do is go with the Sith fighter, and then like no amount of RNG is going to cause them to lose that.
Right.
So something to think about.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, so overall, are you cool on your farming pathway? You understand like what my my recommendations are.
Yeah, no, it makes sense to, hit the low-hanging fruit and then not be the worst guildmate.
I wouldn't say it's low hanging fruit. Like you're farming the Leviathan, JML, and Jabba. So that's not low hanging fruit at all. That's like honestly, that's some of the highest fruit in the game. You're just right there. You're already on the ladder. So I'm like, hey, just like reach out and grab it. But once you're done with those, I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world. We're doing pretty well, and I think there's a lot of people that will be at very minimal. Like if all things were even, I would probably say like Leviathan, Jabba, then TB stuff. But since you're so close to JML, it's like Leviathan, JML, Jabba, TB stuff, and then also just rounding out the relics on a few of your teams. So yeah, overall, believe it or not, it won't take that long to do, and it's not like the end of the world. So yeah, and then once you have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, Bo-Katan Mandalore, then you're just helping the guild be more consistent with our unlocks. But other than that, like as long as you like inside farm your Savage.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, like I would say when you farm your Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, like I plan on doing this too, is I'm gonna wait for farming Malicos and Ahsoka as far as like the fulcrum, and I'm just gonna go straight from like Jedi Knight Cal Kestis into Bo-Katan Mandalore just to make that farm easier. Where is your relics on your CLS rebels? I'm sorry, where's your Zetas?
I don't have them, and I don't have good relics either.
Man, this
On
is
my wall of shame.
yeah. What is this? So I will say this: there are some other stuff you need, but CLS Rebels is a really good team. So after you're done with like Bo-Katan Mandalore, I would just like finish your CLS Rebels. You're gonna increase their relics as you farm like Jabba and all these other things, and like at the very least, I would give them 3 Zetas. So it binds all things, Rebel maneuvers, and Han shoots first, and that's at least gonna make them functional, like somewhat functional. You know what I mean? Right. So if you find yourself with like somehow where you can spare 3 Zetas, I would put them on CLS Han Solo, and then just have off, because you're just kind of like, they're good. Like this is a really good team. You're just like leaving on the bench. They do so much for me in TW, in GAC, Conquest. Really good team as long as you give them their Zetas. So maybe if you weren't like, you already put all your, I don't know how you have so much Chirotech, but if you find yourself with Conquest stuff, or like where you find yourself doing it like a Chirotech heavy farm and you have like extra Zetas, then I would say like start putting them on the CLS team.
Okay, them and Night Sisters, and then also gas is a problem, but
I wouldn't say gas is a problem. It's not a big deal. So just whenever you farm Lord Vader or GL Ahsoka, then you can get gas up. But until then, not a big deal to get them up. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. So thanks for letting me look at your account and coming on stream. Yeah, but always fun to chat with a guildmate. So any last questions or parting words or anything?
No, thanks for the review. That's definitely helpful. It's always good to hear a second opinion, because there's so much you always question everything all at once.
Yeah, absolutely. So I totally get it. I will say, I don't know, you probably unlocked them the right way, but a lot of these Zetas on these Inquisitors are pretty much you can skip. So I would say I see some things where, like Darth Vader's lead, HK-47, Darth Maul Zeta. So maybe you got that for the Geo Brood Alpha's lead. So I see some Zetas here that, you know, Karth. These are probably like older stuff. But I see some wasted materials here that could have been better on CLS. So like Royal Guard. Royal Guard, you give him a Zeta when you have Lord Vader. So you're not quite there yet. But you know, just I would say in the future, just be like Tusken Raider. You don't even have the Tuskens really built out. So I just see some wasted materials here. So in the future, I would say just be hesitant on your Omicron and Zeta usage, because there's a lot of waste here in your account, if that makes sense.
No, I agree, and a lot of it is old.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of it's just like earlier in the game, before when you're probably more casual or something. I don't know. But I would just be like right now, as you know, there's like a lot of these materials where you could use them to good use. You just don't have them. So yeah. All right, but yeah, but thanks for hanging out. I will say I would revisit your Ray. I didn't get to do that. Sorry. I would revisit your Ray and find a better Ray defense. So I don't think this is very good, personally. And I go with like a Sortie Barris. Once you have like Baby Cow, then you can put Baby Cow in here or something. But I think you can do better than Ray Scavenger, personally. Like even the Jedi Bros, but you have like Zori. So if you don't want to break up Zori, which is perfectly understandable, like once you have like Sortie, like, because Ray's pretty universal, even, believe it or not, if you put a few of those Zetas on, like you can have Ray with the CLS team in here, because you don't really have like a functional CLS. But if you put in like a, you know, C3PO, CLS Han, or on like I've used Ray with CLS pretty much, and they're really strong. So
yeah, I wanted to sub out BB-8 for Hoda at some point. I just need to put more relic levels for Datacrons.
So I would change Ray Scavenger too, because I don't know if you have CLS used anywhere, but like if you put like Han, because you can use C3PO with a different team, or you can throw C3PO in here with Ray with like, I don't know, Han and Chewie, or CLS Han Chewie, or, you know. Okay. But there's things that you could use, because even one time I accidentally used my Ben Solo because I was just so tired, and I used like Ray with CLS, and it just like absolutely I use them in TB too. Like I'll go Ray with CLS, the team, and I'll take out like Chupio, and the team absolutely like destroys. So if you use almost any variations of those three in here, probably better than JTR, Ray Scavenger, and BB-8. Just even probably without their Zetas, maybe. They're just they have really strong like synergy, and they're good. So something to think about.
Yeah.
So, or you can use them under a dash lead or something. But I think that Ray team can be better. For sure. And then you can take Ray's mods and give them to someone else, because those are good mods. All right, but yeah, that's all I got for you. So thanks for hanging out.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. All right, take care.
All right, have a good one.
All right, so Caleb Wheeler. So once because he's not banned, he absolutely can come watch the stream. He just can't, like, if he tries to talk, it's not going to show anything that he posts, like comment or talking wise. And honestly, I just don't want to talk to him, to be completely honest with you, Caleb. He's a very young man, very immature. So it's not like I have any ill will against the dude. I don't care. He can come hang out and chat or whatever. I just don't care to hear anything he has to say. to be completely honest. I just think he's very, very young. And I don't feel like unmuting him pretty much, but he's welcome to watch. I just don't care to listen to what he or read what he has to say, to be completely honest with you. So, yes, he's still muted, or like his chats are hidden from the stream, but I personally don't think I'm gonna ever revisit allowing him to be able to talk again. And honestly, once someone is like once, it's not even that he's annoying, that's not why I did it, but whenever someone's like, how do I want to say this? It wasn't that he was annoying is why I did it. It's that he was a sarcastic asshole. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I just don't need that level of negativity. You know what I mean? So yeah, he still is muted, and he will be muted for probably forever. So you can go ahead and let him know that, or if he's just watching, then hey, he can know that. Maybe in a few years when he gets a little older, I'll revisit it, but not anytime soon. Sorry. Just not what I do. All right, so Ryan, sorry about that. So you can apply for a roster review, Ryan. You're more than welcome to. So you just go here and apply in here for a roster review. And you did. So yeah, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome. All right, let me edit this roster reviews, and then I'll get them in here. I get these new guys in here. But that was fun. I always like being able to chat with people, especially guildmate. So always fun. Ryan Guppy. GAC review. Okay. I was like, edit this. Guppy, did you miss? Nope. I just deleted it. Through GAC. Alright, so do that. Let's interact with this and remove Murdoch. Get him deleted on heal. Where is he at? Where are you at? Sorry, I'm like trying to find him on my Discord. All right, so I am gonna take a quick little break, go to the bathroom, and then we'll start another roster review here. Murdoch, there you go. All right. So be right back, and then we'll jump into the second one. I'm back. Captain's sleeping. He didn't even wake up. See, here, let me show you guys. He's down there. Do you see him? There you go. The arms like in the way. But he is knocked out. Didn't even notice that I got up. Having a good nap. All right, so have our next review. Who's going to be next on the wheel? So how are you guys doing? So after this review, I'll probably do I'll do some raid stuff, and then we'll just chat, shitty chat. All right, so let's shuffle a little. Shuffle. Do that, and then hit this wheel. Nachoman. Nachoman. I want to be a Nachoman. Alright. 202. Nachoman. What a great name. Alright. So go here. See what Nachoman has to offer. Looks like a bigger account. Kyber 2. We have LeJMK here. 11.5 million GP, 6.9 in characters, 4.5 in ships. 35,000 galactic war battles. So I am going to look at this guy's message to see what Nachoman would like from me, because this is a huge account. Account from launch, endgame-ish roster. Currently hoarding for GL Ahsoka, have most of the important stuff at decent relic levels, but still many tertiary characters that I have ungeared as a result of prioritizing other farms. Also have many mid-relic geared R5 to R7 characters that could be justified going higher. Get very consistent number 2 rank income from fleets. Number 2, why not number 1? Somewhat indifferent about GAC, but I do enough to stay in Kyber 2. My mods are like 3.6. I don't know what Rontgen, not great, not terrible. I imagine that's probably a different language. Rontgen? I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyone here? Can anyone hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Not a single person has said anything in a while. Depressed Wampa, I didn't see your message. You're not on the wheel? Why are you not on the wheel, Depressed Wampa? I don't see you on the wheel. Why? Okay, you can hear me? Hivorius, how are you doing? Thanks for the first time chat. Yeah, so I'll say Depressed Wampa, you're not on the wheel, but you just have to submit in Discord. So you submit in Discord, then you can get on the wheel. So I don't see you here. Here's Nachoman. Nachoman. I want to be a Nachoman. Alright, here it is. Cut that out. You should pay attention to that, Iron Thatcher. You don't want a mishap of your service gear for your dives. Where are you going diving, by the way? Let's chit chat, Iron Thatcher. Where are you going? Where in the world are you diving today? So Okinawa is one of the top diving places in the world. So very, very beautiful. I haven't dived here because I had a blood clot in my left eye. So I don't like to mess with pressures just because once you have like a blood clot, I just don't want to mess with that. So I do snorkel though. I snorkel. I could surf a little. I'm big in the water sports. Love swimming. Big water guy, but never the diving. So where are you diving at? Yeah, but if you depressed Wampa, if you let me know. But hey SWGOH, were you here earlier? You weren't here earlier. SWGOH, how are you doing, dude? I think again you were close to getting on the wheel. Ever so closer. Every day you inch towards greatness. Alright, so now I know what Nachoman is looking for. I do this ANZGC sounds very familiar. So a higher end account. Alright, so good amount of relics on his GLs. If I had to relic one a little higher, I probably would like Lord Vader a little higher. I would like to have him to have more protection, and I think your protection secondaries just aren't very good. So if I had to R9 one more, I would probably do Lord Vader. Not a huge priority right now, obviously. A sunken freighter? Nice. You know, New York, it's known for its clear waters. And, oh man, Ontario, that's cool. You should try some international diving. Go enjoy, because I was just in Palau too. Hey Stone Prophet, or Magic, Stone Prophet sent you, nice. Stone Prophet's a good dude. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I was just in Palau. Palau is freaking beautiful. You would love diving there. Palau was like, you ever seen Moana? It looked like I was in freaking Moana. Like, that's how it felt. Stream recommended. Nice. Alright, so let's look at this account. So a good amount. So they're getting ready for GL Ahsoka, I imagine. You've been there? Nice. It's super beautiful, right? Yeah, I went to Palau not too long ago. Went to Peleliu. We were staying at a resort, and I could walk out from my hotel onto the beach and go snorkeling right there. You could go diving or whatever too, but I just didn't have the gear. And again, I just don't do it. But it's super beautiful. Super beautiful. Alright, it's easier to look at the bottom of this account. So, no Young Han Solo. No Trench. Yeah, it's super beautiful. No L3. L3 is good. No IG-11. No Cara Dune. No Dad Bob Boba. Dove the USS Houston. Nice. You just like sunken ships? That's just your thing? No Phoenix. So I would say there's some missed opportunities here. Like Phoenix are still good. Jolie's worth having. Johanni's worth having just for Starkiller for TW. So there's some stuff down here that I'm sure you could probably work in the meantime while you're waiting. So like that isn't a complete waste. Like you could always take your Balin Skull, Great Mothers, Morgan Elsbeth to gear 12, or I'm sorry, gear 11 while you're working on the shards. But like L3 is good. Saw is probably worth having. Chopper, the you're gonna want Imperial Remnant. So pretty interesting. I think you've been playing long enough where you should have some of these things up and running. So yeah, like I would. You don't have Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Where's your Dark Trooper Moff Gideon? Where is it? Where is he? What is up with this guy? So like Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, Trench, like I would get those up and running. There's no reason not to. Like as you're, I'm sure you're just getting a bunch of stuff right now as you're slowly getting these, like farming these. But while you're waiting, like get some of this stuff up, like Phoenix, Plo Koon's good for relics right now. He has a good Datacron. Zori Bliss, absolutely get that up. Like there's some good stuff on the bottom of your account that you're just kind of like sitting here wasted, and it's not waste. It's not like you're just leveling them up for GP sake. Like Phoenix is useful, Zori is useful, Jolie's still good, ISC, Gar Saxons, they're good. There's no reason not to have them at least Relic 3. K2 is good. So you know, I would say while you're waiting, there's no reason why you can't relic these stuff up. I think you just don't want to, which I can understand, but if they have use in your account, like Vandor, Young Han is good with Dash. You know, Trench I think is going to be useful. So while you're waiting for these new things, I would just like, even once every 2 weeks or something, you take one character to relics that is here in this like Gear 12 graveyard, and just slowly work through your backlog of old stuff, and that way you're still building towards the new stuff, but you know you continue to get these old stuff up and running, and over, you know, the course of a year you'll have the old stuff built up, but you haven't slowed down your new stuff. So if I had your account, I would get my Phoenix up and running. I would get Zori up and running, like Zori probably first, and then Phoenix. I would get Jolie to relics. There's no reason not to have like Saw to relics in his team. K2SO is a good tank for Rogue One, and then, you know, like this stuff, there's some power. Like L3 is a good tank. There's not a lot of pre-taunt tanks in the game. L3 is good. So, and then, you know, Trench isn't a complete waste. Don't believe the hype. He's a pretty good backwall tank, or backwall character too. So I would say start working on this old stuff. Don't completely ignore it. I wouldn't start like just increasing relics on all your characters. I would just start building towards the new stuff as far as that. But at least like Relic 3 Saw, Gar Saxon, ISC, Phoenix, you know, Zori. Why not? At least you'll have them. You'll have them for Datacrons, and it's better to have them ready to same thing as Juhani. You would want her Omicron for TW. It seems like you're not a big TW guy, but there's some true power down here that you're just I think you're just squandering. You're wasting. And you even have like an Omicron on Dash, but you don't have, you know, Vandor Chewbacca, you don't have Young Han Solo, so, or L3. Like all these are good, like good teams that you can have sitting here. Hey Lays, you can submit in Discord here. So a free roster review you submit in Discord, which is in the description, and then you'll get on the wheel, and then if the wheel lands on you, then you'll get your free roster review. Otherwise, if you want like a roster review soon-ish, then any donations over $5 will get you a premium roster review. Yeah, like that's what I would recommend for this account. Just like slowly work through your backlog of stuff as you build new stuff, because you have like good stuff in your account. There's no, like you have a lot of the things, but there's no reason why you can't slowly prioritize, you know, Zori, Phoenix, Imperial Super Commando, Gar Saxon, Plo Koon, especially like Plo Koon. You want him at Relic 7 for the Galactic Republic counter, towards Executor. So I feel like not Relic 7ing your Plo Koon is a mistake, because you have the Marauder, but you don't have a Marauder, a Negotiator that is a Executor counter. And while the Executor counter, we don't know if it's with the new ship for if it'll be exactly a counter still, but Negotiator right now is probably the best Executor off meta counter that we have, and it's a really missed opportunity not to have him up at R7 so that you can have that Negotiator counter. So yeah, a shame. Yeah, so that's what I would recommend. Start working through your backlog of this stuff. No reason to completely ignore it. Even like IG-11, Quill is good. Like Cara Dune is good. Chirrut is good. Omega, you know, that's all I can say about Omega. But there's no reason why you can't work on the L3, the backlog of these things here. Vandor Chewbacca is good. So yeah, Trench is usable. No reason not to have these things, in my opinion, especially since you've had the ability to do it. So I would say work through your backlog of stuff. Even just like I said, maybe not 1 week at a time, but one a week, but one every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even one a month would slowly work through these. You know what I mean? Like, we're playing the long game here. So if you do work on like Zori, then Vandor Chewbacca, then L3, then K2, then, or Plo Koon should probably be your first one. So Plo Koon, then Zori, and then Vandor. So just like slowly work through your backlog of these things. No reason not to. All right, let's look at mods real quick. Really low protection and potency. I don't know what you're doing here. So, and I know what you're gonna say. I don't give an F about your JML. You need percent protection here. You need percent protection here to get them up, and then if protection primary here would be good. But this is fine too. You can still hit like higher protection. You just need like 10% protection here, 10% protection here, and that'll get you where you need to be. And then try to find some potency. This is good. Yeah, it's fine. C is good. Good speed on your C. Yeah, it's fine. Low protection on your Lord Vader. I would like some more protection here if possible, because there's nothing wrong with like a crit damage triangle. I like that, but I would like a protection primary here. And these secondary stats suck. There's no reason to have ever 6-dot this mod here. No reason. I don't know what world you're like, this is the mod, especially for a speed arrow. So I would say, like, please be more selective with your 6 dots for your speed arrows. Like, the whole benefit of 6-dotting a speed arrow is the secondary stats, and these secondary stats suck. Like, I don't know what you were thinking. Like, flat defense, flat offense, flat health, tenacity. I think the only way this could be worse is if this was like flat protection instead of tenacity. But Lord Vader doesn't need tenacity, so it's like, what were you thinking here, dude? And for a GL, honestly, your secondary stats kind of suck for your Lord Vaders. I don't know if you just like only chase speed secondaries or something, but GLs deserve, like, they're pretty stat hungry. So I would, your SLKR is good. I would have better secondary stats. Yeah, your health is really low. The damage is like, because she's R8, probably a byproduct of just like crappy secondary stats as well. Yeah, so same thing, like your secondary stats just aren't good, and it really shows on characters like Rey, who need good secondary stats to be able to perform, because like you honestly for R8 your damage is okay, and your speed is fine, but your health is really low. So I would try to find health primaries with fatty offense secondaries and some decent speeds. But yeah, 325 as your fastest non-GL. So your mods are not very good, dude. So 281. Cheese. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not sorting by speed. Miss Scoozy. I was about to say. I was like, there's no way. All right, 368. Okay, this makes sense. Crisis averted. I didn't have this sorted well enough. 344. Okay, because I was about to say, ooh, 341. So okay, so your mods are fine. They're okay. They're decent mods. So are they the best probably for playing since this game has come out? Probably not, but not bad. Whew, that's good. That's good. So
yes.
So overall, like mods probably could use a for the amount of time played, probably could be a little better, but nothing you can do there. And honestly, where you're at, it's mostly about counters, and as long as you have like decent speeds, you're probably fine. I would say if you watch my mod guides and you start now, you could build some good mods. So you can start doing that. You just gotta kind of like start working towards it. But overall, like decent account. If you really want, I know you said you don't really care about GAC, but datacrons, if you engage more in datacrons, that would really help your account where you are in the game. There's no reason that your account should be in Kyber 2. It should be pushing like Kyber 1, and I get you probably don't care, but datacrons, if you did care, datacrons would help you. Even in TW, if you like TW, would help you there. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what your focus is then. If you're not, it doesn't seem like you have high relics on a lot of your teams, so it doesn't seem like you're TB focused. It doesn't seem like you're TW or GAC focused. So I don't know what your focus is. Probably just more collecting and just playing for long term. But I would say like there's some stuff that could be capitalized on the bottom of your account. Start working through those while you continue to build towards the new stuff. And then overall, like good account, you've been playing for a long time, you have a lot of stuff. You could do better on your mods. I would recommend doing better on your mods, but other than that, like yeah, solid accounts. So thanks for submitting. Happy to look at these huge accounts just as much as any other. But yeah, I hope that helped you some. I would get the Omicron on stop. It's a good Omicron. But yeah, thanks for, let's see. Stop Omicron would be good for you. See what else you got. I do think Dash Rendar's one's weird. You don't have very many TW Omicrons, so you're not TW focused, because like Embos would be really good. If you built up Johanny would be really good. So there's like some Zori would be really good. So there's some Omicrons here where I'm like kind of questioning why you prioritize those over others, but like overall, like you have a good account. So and I would say just be careful on not over investing in Omicrons. So like this, do stuff like this where you don't put luxury ones. Like my places with my people is a luxury Omicron, so look for things like that. Same thing as like Jar Jar. Where you at Jar Jar? They all look the same. So Misa Okade, totally can be skipped. So it's good that you're doing stuff like this now, where you're not wasting Omicrons on luxuries, because you have so many that you need. So yeah. But thanks for letting me look at your account. I will say, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, for your account, I would get them to R9. Like overall, it's not a huge hit on you, and you can take them to R9. I think you can afford the R9s, and it's going to give you more income in the long run. So I'm taking them to R9 because I can afford it. I think you can afford it too, and in the long run, it's going to benefit your account. So I would recommend Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, R9. Yeah. Other than that, like, good account, dude. Thanks for letting me look at it. All right, so that's pretty soon I do have to meet with someone. Let's see. Durforce. I think Durforce is already on here. Is he? The name sounds familiar. I guess not. Alright, either way, thanks everyone for hanging out. I think I'm gonna call it here because I have to meet well, here, let me message him just to make sure that we're good. Saturday. Yeah, it's this time. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it here. It was a stream. It was a stream, so I'll say that much. Thanks for hanging out. Cause you're in my fleet shard. Oh, is that where the name is? I was like, sounds familiar. Let's see, Durforce. Yeah, here you are, number 1. I'm gonna attack you right now. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right. Hey, Iceman. Thanks. Yeah, because I was like, Durforce. The name clicked. 8.4 million. You're a return player. Believe it or not, I'm a return player too. I took a lot of time off, so we'll see. 3 GLs. It looks like you took more time off than me, but at least you have the Leviathan so that you can hang out with us. All right, so I'll add you guys to the list. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Like I said, I am supposed to meet someone to record a video, so I'm gonna call it here. Maybe later, if they end up like flaking out, then maybe I'll come back and do my raid and some more stuff. But otherwise, after a little bit, we'll see how I feel. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I'll let me see if I can raid you guys over in Twitch. I'm sure there's someone on that can enjoy. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. So Shaka. All right, let's go raid you guys over to Shaka. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Always a pleasure. But yeah, in like 20 minutes, I'm supposed to meet with someone to record a video, so we'll get that going. All right. Shaka. Oops, not that. Oh, here it is. I don't know who this is. Who's this guy? Sith Zeratol? No idea who this guy is, but let's start a raid. 10 kills equals $5. Ask for details. No idea what that means, but go ahead and raid that dude. All right, everyone. Have a good day. See you later.